Good morning, Manny Mendoza, Northern Rockies Team 6 operations. This is the information for today's operational period for August 26, 2023. We've been making really good progress, been really happy with the divisions and the resources we've had on the fire, and I'll hit on some of that. If folks can, as you look at the map, we have got a lot of black line in here, and that is showing containment. Containment is they feel like they can the fire is going to hold with just a patrol of the fire, and trying to get in further with mopping that up with water, boots on the ground, getting those hazard trees so we don't get spotting across the line. So in Division Alpha, we have quite a bit of containment they've been putting in here and into Kilo. And there's a few troublesome spots as they come around here trying to connect those lines, bring the fire down to those control lines so we don't have that real skunky edges, if you will. So we do have some burnout operations of trying to bring that line down, and then they'll mop that up as they come around in these areas here. I've been hitting on it on some previous videos earlier on, but this division hotel has been the real crux of trying to get folks in there. The folks have a real good plan. The fire with the weather drying out, some of those spots have increased in size where we want it to in those bowls, and then they're bringing that line in here as direct as they can. So that'll be a real good operation here in the next couple days, and I have a high level of confidence that they're gonna get that taken care of probably in the next 3 or 4 days in there with line through here. We have been getting a lot of resource orders filled with heavy equipment, a lot of feller bunchers, skidders, and getting those fuel brakes put in. So a lot of good work going on in here in hotel. The real hard part is around this division Charlie and into Bravo. We did break this into another division just with the amount of work and the spatial distance in here, but they've been doing really good in there and getting right next into this Martin Creek area and getting line directly on that. So as the maps come out and future updates, you'll see this line, some more black line coming in here as they're bringing that around. Again, really tough areas and really steep country, so trying to get boots on the ground to get that line put in and mopped up has been paramount. The one thing we've had is access to is a drone, an unmanned drone that we've been had out there, and they've been helping them out trying to find those hot spots that even the night infrared that doesn't pick that up, they can get right over those spots where there's suspected hot areas and really find those and get folks in there to suppress those. So that's been real paramount. They've been bopping around to these other parts and helping those guys out. So that's been a real good one. We are expecting hot and dry weather next couple days, so that's going to be a real thought for us. So again, we're not, as we're in here, trying to get as direct as possible, make sure this doesn't move. We still keep in our minds if this does move to the northeast and into the east area. So really keeping our thoughts in there if we have to start moving folks in, if the weather decides to push this fire that way. But we do have a pretty good confidence that's not going to happen with the line that we've been putting in and getting folks in there, and the amount of air support we've been getting from the two forests, the Kootenai and the Flathead as well. So I feel pretty good with that. So all in all, things are trending in the right direction. Hopefully we'll get some cooler and wetter weather here in the middle of next week. That'll help a lot. The next couple days will be paramount, making sure those lines hold. So that's the end of today's report. Thanks.